So, Angie, sound and gong baths. Tell me about how they work, how the healing works, the energy side of it, the and what people could sort of expect if they've never been to a sound and gong bath.
Yeah, sound baths, everybody experiences them slightly differently. And even if you're a regular, attendee of sound baths, they can be very different because we're all in a different place every day, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. So when I first started going to gong baths, it was a very spiritual experience for me. My first gong bath, I kind of went somewhere. I was having all these amazing visions, and I was like a Native American woman on the top of a mountain drumming and all this sort of thing. And it was just like amazing sort of spiritual journey. But that's not the same for everybody. And some people, it's a very physical experience. And I remember the third gong bath that I went to, because I enjoyed the first one so much. I went to the next one and I journeyed again, and that was great. And then the third one, I kind of like, I rock up thinking, oh, I know what to expect. And then I had a completely different experience. And it was very, yeah. And it is something that I try and remember to say to people, especially if they're new to sound baths, is don't have any judgments and don't have any expectations, because it really is about letting go of the conscious mind and letting go of control, because we are taught to be in control all the time, and that's partly what makes us suffer mentally, is because we're trying to control things that we can't control. So it is about complete surrender, and some people find that easy to do and some people not so easy to do, and some people sort of find it hard to do the first sound bath they have, and then as they do more they get used to it and then just start to let go. And I've had some clients that have just blossomed and opened up over sort of the weeks or months that they've come to sessions, and that's beautiful to watch. So the wonderful thing about sound baths are that you don't have to be spiritual. You don't have to be anything. They work for everybody because they work on all these different levels. So they work on a physical level, on an emotional level, and on a more mental stroke spiritual level. So whatever you need, you'll experience. So the great thing about sound is that it bypasses the ego mind. So whatever the mind thinks you need, the sound will give you what you really need. What's that song? You don't always get what you want, but you get what you need.
Yes, exactly.
Sound baths can very much work in that way. So and some people completely fall asleep in gong baths, which, as long as they're not snoring and disturbing other people, that's perfectly fine as well, because some people actually need to be almost kind of knocked out to get the full benefit of the sound and the vibration healing. And it is like having a sonic massage, and it is scientifically proven to reach down at a cellular level. So you can scientists have proved that sort of blood cells pump up and kind of like and become more free and fluid, rather than sticky and dehydrated after a gong bath. So it is really working on every sort of like level physically. But where most people benefit, if you don't feel like you're on a spiritual path, or you don't feel you're a particularly spiritual person, just on a physical level, it just relaxes you so much. It is able to switch off the mind chatter, because I guide you through relaxation, meditation, and then so we've got mindfulness principles coming in as well. So it's just slowing down, our busy minds. And I teach you how to let go and just start to surrender. And then just let you float. Just let you float on the sounds of the gongs and the bowls.